Hi everyone, it's Charlie. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I wanted to show you how I got this makeup look and this hair as well. This has literally been my go-to kind of glamorous, I don't know, going out look for so long. I keep on wearing this look because it is honestly the most simple and easy thing. It doesn't take me long at all and it still looks super duper glam. I get so many compliments when I wear this look, and this hair I've been wearing so much recently, obviously because I have got my hair cut recently, so I've got this whole new vibe going on and I have got so many questions asking how I get this kind of hair. I do have a video on this hair on my channel already, but I feel like this is very different to what I did before. It's a lot more messy, a lot more beachy, and I've just been absolutely loving wearing this. Before we jump right in, please remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Share this video with your friends, and if you want to see how I got this makeup and this hair, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I've already done my eyebrows. I will leave a link to my updated eyebrow routine. It'll be like somewhere up here. I'm not really sure which side it is, but yeah, I'll leave it there if you guys are interested in how I get these babies on my face. I am going to start off my makeup and then I'll go on to my hair later. That's just the usual routine I go for. So yeah, let's get on with it. Okay, so I've set my eyelids with concealer and powder, and now I'm just going to move on to my eyeshadow. I've literally just spent like 3 hours trying to find my Sigma E40 brush, which is my favourite brush ever, and it's literally nowhere to be seen, and I feel like I'm going to literally have a mental breakdown. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so I'm going to be taking my Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, literally my favourite palette in the entire world. And I'm firstly going to be taking a mixture of these two colours right here for my transition shade. And I'm going to be taking my Click and Makeup 006 brush. This used to be like my favourite brush ever. It looks dirty, but it's not. It's just like, what's the word, stained? I don't know. So I'm just going to start taking these colours through my crease. And I like to take my colours quite high up. I don't know, I think it just complements my eye shape. But do whatever you think looks good for your eyes. And I'm taking it right into like the inner bit because we are doing a halo eye, so you want to get it right in there as well. I've seriously lost this Sigma E40 and I don't really know what to do with my life. The problem with me is I always have, like, if me and the girls are going out, like I'll have them to get ready here. I can never really do my makeup at other people's houses. Like, I've got my whole setup, you know what I mean? And people like to use my makeup and stuff, so, but my makeup always gets mixed up with other people's makeup and it just really stresses me out. But anyway, we're just gonna move on from this situation and just, you know, get over it. Okay, then I'm gonna be taking this colour here, and I'm gonna be taking this on my Sigma E38 brush. I do have a discount code for Sigma, so I'll leave that down below if you're interested. And I'm going to be taking this colour and kind of packing it on the outer V of my eye firstly, and really gently kind of packing it up a little bit as well. And this is why the first brush you use is so important, because you're going to keep on going in with this and blending the edges out just so it all blends in nicely. So just I'm packing it down and then I'm just going back in and blending as I go. And then I'm also going to take this colour. Oh, this brush is a bit big actually. I would go in with a smaller brush because, as you can see, that's really not very precise. This is the Morphe E36 brush, and I'm just going to apply this colour in the outer bit of my in the inner bit of my eye as well. And going back in and blending out the edges again. And I'm going to take the tiniest amount of that colour on my blending brush and just take this really gently through the crease, just so everything kind of merges together. And then you can go back in with your transition shade and just make sure it's all blended. And then when I'm doing this look, I do like to go in with this colour as well, just a tiny little bit, just to kind of brighten it up. I mean, sometimes I don't do this, but on days where I want it to be a bit more brighter, I'll add a tiny bit of that on top. And that's pretty much what I do. I'm just going to go and do this on the other eye now. So as you can see, I've left the middle portion of my eye completely clear, and that's where we're going to put like a sparkly pigmenty colour. So I'm going to be taking my Click and Makeup 007 brush, and I'm also going to be taking my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I'm just going to spray my brush, and I'm firstly going to be going in with this colour here. I'm going to be taking that wet brush, getting the pigment, and just taking this right where I left that gap, so right down the centre, and then doing the same on the other side as well. And then after that, I also like to go in with this shade here, just to kind of brighten up a little tiny bit. So I just take a little bit of that and just apply a little bit of that on top, just to really make it pop. I'm then going to go in with a makeup wipe and just get rid of any fallout under my eyes. So for my eyeliner, I literally just line my lash line. I don't do a wing or anything, and I think it looks really, really flattering with halo eyes if you do that, because the lashes just look, I don't know, it just looks really good, you'll see. This is the LA Splash Architect Waterproof Slim Eyeliner. I love this for lining my lash line because the pen is really thin and it just really gets in there. So these lashes are amazing with this look. I literally wear these lashes every single time I do this look, and these are the Amber Rose lashes in the style Queen. Now these are quite like volumizing and quite thick, so if you don't like lashes like this, then yeah, you won't like these. But I do really recommend trying out these lashes if you are doing a look like this, because with a halo eye they just look so stunning. So I'm going to be taking my Duo brush on adhesive and just coating my lashes in that. And then while I wait for that glue to get tacky, I'm just going to apply some mascara. So I'm just going to briefly curl my lashes so they merge in nicely with my falsies. And then I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara and just coat my lashes. I'm just going to go and apply my lashes and I'll be right back. Right, I'm not going to lie to you, I did leave these lashes in my bag because I went out, I stayed at my friend's house, just put my lashes in my bag. So they are very squashed, but I'm kind of loving it. Like, they look really messy and natural. Like, they look natural because they're so messy. I don't know, I'm kind of loving it. Maybe I should leave my lashes in my bag more often. Okay, I'm just going to tightline my tightline. I'm just going to tightline with this e.l.f. black cream liner and my Sigma EO6 brush. You know the drill, I always do this now. It just makes your lashes look so much kind of merged in and natural almost. Just it puts everything together. Like, honestly, it looks really gross and painful, but like it's really not, I swear. Alright, let's move on to the face. Right, so of course I'm going to start off by moisturising. I have been absolutely loving this Hydra Active Smart Nutrient Day Cream. I don't really know, like I've never heard of this brand or anything. I got sent this in my Look Fantastic, what is it? I forgot what it's called, but you know when they send you a monthly box of stuff? Yeah, I'm signed up to that. So I got this and that, and I've really been loving it. Like, I don't know, it's just made my skin feel really nice. It smells incredible as well, and I really liked applying this underneath makeup. Right, so then of course I'm going to be taking my Skin Kissed Vitamin C Serum. I literally do not go a day without using this. Just going to apply this all over once again. For my foundation, I'm going to be taking my LA Girl Pro Coverage foundation in the shade Porcelain. This is the only one that's going to match me right now because I don't have any fake tan on. This is probably still going to be way too dark for me, but you know, hashtag ghost life. Right, so I'm just going to blend this all in. I also really wanted to talk to you guys about something, because basically I kind of like have been thinking about possibly maybe starting to kind of vlog a little bit. Maybe just like exciting days in my life, because honestly my life is so boring. Like, I cannot even tell you how boring my life is. But I don't know, like I kind of feel like for me vlogs are the most exciting things to watch. Like, if I could choose between watching a makeup tutorial and a vlog, I would choose the vlog. Like, I think vlogs are such a nice thing to watch. It's such a nice way to kind of get to know the person you're watching, because you kind of see their daily life and what they do. But I'm just like super scared about it because I don't know whether you guys even want to see that, and you know, you're kind of putting yourself out there when you do it. Like, of course I want to do it for you guys because that is what my channel's all about. My channel wouldn't be a channel if you guys weren't subscribed to it. I also would love to do it so I can look back on them and kind of cherish memories that way. So yeah, I would really like love to hear your view on it and if you would like to see that from me. I mean, for example, like my birthday's in like a month and I'd kind of like to vlog my birthday. Like, I feel like that would be something that I'd really want to have a memory of. I mean, I'm going on like a girls' holiday this summer and that would be so nice to vlog as well, just to kind of like remember things. I don't know. By the way, I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Insta Anti-Age Eraser Eye Concealer for under my eyes. But yeah, like I have always said to myself like, oh, I'll just do that like when I get more subscribers and if people start asking for it. But like, people have been saying to me like, oh my god, I'd love to see vlogs from you, and I just don't know. But I just feel like you guys don't really properly know me. Like, yeah, I do makeup tutorials, but I don't really like I'm just kind of telling you guys about the makeup. I'm not really telling you guys about me. Maybe I could start off by doing some more personal videos, like tag videos maybe. I don't know. You guys just tell me what you think, because a lot of you are so supportive of my channel and of my videos, and honestly it means so much to me. Like, I haven't even said this in a video before, I don't think. Like, I know I don't have like crazy amount of subscribers, but to me it's a lot. Like, to me it's like crazy that that amount of people are like subscribed to my channel. Like, it doesn't really make sense to me, to be honest. Obviously I want to be doing things that you guys want to see, so yeah, just let me know. I don't know, blah blah. Right, for my powder I'm going to be taking this Beauty Bakery Flour Setting Powder. Oh my lord, this powder is the best thing I have ever used in my life. Oh, you need to try this powder. You will not be disappointed, I swear. Also just gonna set my nose with this powder. Right, so of course I'm gonna be taking my iconic London liquid illuminator in the shade Shine. Again, one of my absolute favourite products that I literally cannot live without. If I'm doing like a glam look, this is going to be worn. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to be taking my Rimmel Clear Complexion Powder on my Sigma F30 brush. I'm just going to apply this everywhere apart from where I put that liquid illuminator. And then I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper to set them in place. Let's go in and bronze a little bit. So I'm going to be taking my Charlotte Tilbury Film Start Bronze and Glow little palette thing. And I'm going to be taking the bronzer. And I'm just going to start bronzing up my forehead. This is like my favourite part of my makeup routine, I swear. I do love my e.l.f. bronzer, but I do like to use this Charlotte Tilbury one when I'm not as tanned because it is a bit lighter. Honestly, if you're going to choose between this or the e.l.f. one, I'd choose the e.l.f. one because this is like 40 quid or maybe even 50. I don't even know, but it's bloody expensive, I can tell you that right now. I'm going to take some on my cheekbones as well and then take some down my neck because I'm pale, as usual. Then to contour, I'm going to be taking my NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette, and I'm going to be taking some of these bronzing shades, just applying this nice and sharply and then applying a tiny bit to my forehead just so everything merges in. I'm going to be taking some of this banana shade and just really carving out my cheekbone. For my blush, I'm going to be taking my Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso. I literally use this so much, but it's just great, and I think it goes really nicely with this eye look because it's really shimmery, so it kind of goes with the shimmer on your eyes. So I'm just taking that on the apples of my cheeks and then up. I'm then going to go in underneath my eyes, so I'm basically going to start off by taking my transition shade and I'm just going to start taking that nice and messily under my eye. I'm taking it right in as well, and you want to kind of like join it up at the edge with that kind of eyeshadow. Then I'm taking my Sigma E45 brush and I'm going to be taking this shade here, which is what I used on the outer and inner bit of my eye. I'm just taking this a bit closer up towards my lash line than the other colour and kind of blending it as I go. I feel like this video is going to be super long because I've been filming for so long and I haven't even started my hair, so that's cool. Then I'm going to take this Rimmel Soft Kohl eyeliner pencil in the shade Black, Jet Black, and I'm just going to take this on my waterline and this will really start to darken up the look. I think it looks so nice. I'm then going to take this Sigma E30 pencil brush and I'm going to dip it into a tiny weeny bit of this black in the palette, and I'm just going to start kind of blending out that waterline down onto my lash line just so it looks a bit more smoky and smudged out. It really just makes it look a lot more put together. You want to make sure you're not really taking it under your eye necessarily, just right on that lash line. For my highlight, I'm going to be taking my Mary Luminizer by The Balm. This used to be legit my favourite highlighter ever. I don't even know why I stopped using it, to be honest. But I really recommend getting this. This is the most stunning highlighter ever. It just blends out. Oh my god, look at it. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And of course I'm going to pile that on because I do love it to be highlighted. If you're pale like me, you'll especially love this highlight because it just complements my skin tone so well. It's so difficult for me to find a highlight that works with my skin tone that isn't completely white, but this one shows up really nicely, and as you can see it's just like a really nice champagne-y colour. I'm also going to take this down at my nose, and then I'm also going to take it on my brow bones and a bit on the inner corners as well. Okay, so for my lips, I'm going to be taking this Rimmel Lasting Finish lip liner in the shade Cappuccino, and I'm just going to line my lips. And then for my actual lipstick, I'm going to be taking this Morphe Liquid Lip in the shade Jealousy. I think this colour goes so nicely with this look. Not gonna lie, my eyes are like stinging and I don't really know like why, but I'm kind of dying. Right, so then I'm going to take my NYX Dewy Finish setting spray and just set this all in place. And then once this is dry, I'm just going to apply lower lash mascara, and then we'll move on to the hair. Right, okay, so for my hair, obviously I've got short hair now, if you can see. So since I've had short hair, my favourite way to style it has been curling it. It really doesn't take that long for me, and I think it just looks really flattering. So the hair colour I love to take is this Numi hair colour. I think this is the 25mm one, I'm pretty sure. But I'll link it down below. Okay, so I'm not really big on hair products, and I don't think I ever will be. I feel like 2018 is the year that I do really want to get into that kind of thing, because I feel like hair care is so important. The whole reason why I cut my hair short was because it was just so damaged, it was so dead, and it just looked gross. But there has been 1 or 2 products that I have been loving recently to kind of style my hair with, so I will be sharing them with you. So the first thing I'm going to do is do the kind of under bits of my hair. So I'm just going to take this little clip and part my hair right by my ears, and then just get the rest of this hair out of the way. So one of the products I have really been loving using is this VO5 Heat Protect. I feel like Heat Protect is so important for your hair, and I've really kind of seen a difference since using Heat Protect. I never ever used to use it, and I feel like that is one of the reasons why my hair was so damaged. So I'm just going to apply some of this to my hair. This smells really good as well, so like, I'm not complaining. Okay, so you guys are probably going to judge me so hard for this, but you know the gloves that you usually get with curling iron or whatever? I lost mine, so I'm going to use an exfoliating glove, which does have some tan on it. Actually, no it doesn't. Oh, I don't even know. I think it's just stained. I mean, yeah, I'm disgusting, sorry about that. Because I've had so many injuries. I'm not swearing at you, by the way, but that is one of my injuries. I've got another one on my thumb. Like, I just burn myself all the time, so I'm going to wear this because I'd rather not get burnt this time. I then like to part my hair in 2 sections either side, and then I like to just grab pieces of hair. I take quite a little bit, but I do try. What the frick is going on here then? I mean, get out the way please, I'm trying to do my hair. So yeah, I take bits of hair, not massive pieces, not tiny pieces, just kind of in the middle. And then I take my curling iron and I just wrap the hair around. I try and keep the hair as flat as possible against the iron, and then I just hold it for about 10 seconds, I think. And then I let it go, and as you can see, it's made a little curl. So then I'll just keep on going around my head and doing this. For the bottom, I do pretty much just go the same way. I do go away from my face, but you will see as I go through, I will start doing them different ways. Right, so that's pretty much what I have going on. I am going to let that cool before I set it with hairspray or anything like that. So I'm just going to go and do the other side off of camera because I feel like this is just going to get really repetitive and you're going to get really bored. So I'll just do this side and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished all of the lower bits of my hair and I've let this cool down. You want to make sure you let it cool down before you apply hairspray, because if it's still hot, the hairspray will just weigh it down and then it will kind of cool down flat. I don't really know how to explain it. Oh my god, I'm so good at explaining things, wow. So I'm just going to take this John Frieda Continuous Control hairspray. I'm actually not the biggest fan of this, to be honest. I usually love using the Elnet hairspray by L'Oreal, but I ran out of that, so this is going to have to do. And I'm just going to spray some of this. So then I'm going to undo this bit, and the next place I'm going to part it is kind of by my temples. Again, just taking half and half each side, and then I'm pretty much going to do the exact same thing as I did for the first layer. The only difference for this layer is that I am going to be doing some towards my face and some away from my face. So again, taking kind of a medium amount of hair, and I just take it flat around the curling iron, leave it for about 10 seconds. So the next piece of hair I'll take towards my face. You basically just take this piece of hair the other direction around the tongue, and as you can see, the curl kind of goes the other way. And basically by doing this, it will make your hair kind of a lot more voluminous and, I don't know, a lot more kind of messy, those messy beach waves, rather than it all being perfectly in sync. Is that the right word? I don't really know. I'm so bad at explaining things, I'm so sorry. I hope this makes sense. And I do try and take the curl right out to my root, because I feel like this makes it a lot more like big, like makes my hair a lot more big. And then you want to take the front 2 sections or the front bits of your hair always away from your face, because it will just frame your face a lot more nicely. Again, I'm going to leave all of this to cool down before I apply hairspray, so I'm just going to go and do the other side and I will be right back. And I'm not like brushing out the curls at all yet, I'm just leaving them exactly how they came off the wand, because that's going to really like maintain your curls because they'll be sitting in that kind of position for a long time. So now I'm going to go on to the top. So I'm just going to take up this really top middle section. If you don't have thick hair, I feel like this, you don't need to do this. See, as you can see, I've got so much hair, like where does it all come from? I don't even know. So again, doing the exact same thing as before and taking bits towards my face, away from my face, etc, etc. I also forgot to mention, you want to make sure you leave a tiny bit of hair, kind of maybe an inch at the end, straight, so it's not going around the curler, and this will make your hair look super kind of messy and beachy. And for the top bit, you want to make sure all of the front bits around your face are going away from your face. That's kind of the key to make it look really put together. Okay, so once all my hair is nice and cool, I basically just go in and mess it up completely. Just really work all those curls into each other. I then go in with the most important product to do this kind of hairstyle. This is the Hair by Sam McKnight Cool Girl Barely There Texture Mist. This will just give your hair that bounce and texture that, well, I want. So I just like to hold up my hair in different places and just kind of spray this. Another trick I really recommend if you are going out for the night and you really want to keep this kind of volume in your hair is to go in with a little brush like this. I don't even know what this brush is called, but I got this from like Amazon for like £2, so I'll link it down below. But what I love to do with this is just start back combing the top bits of my hair, and this trick will honestly keep your hair big throughout the entire night. If I'm going out, I cannot miss out this step. This is just another trick that I love to do. And then the last step I like to do, so once you're happy with the way it's all kind of falling and the way it all looks, then just go in with your hairspray once again and just take that all over. And that's pretty much how I get this kind of messy, beachy, wavy hair. So guys, this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give me a big thumbs up as usual, and remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also remember to share this video with your friends. I really am close to my next milestone with subscribers, so please share this video with your friends, share it with your family, everything like that, and get them to subscribe as well. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of the day, and I will see you in my next video.